All right, man, welcome to that Synth Show. We're back for Synth Show Live. We got a sweet little lineup tonight, man. We got some beautiful Behringer sales. We got an epic resurgence of the PWM Malevolent coming back, man. Coming back, man. Everybody's so excited about it. There's so many renegades out there now who's picked one of these beautiful synthesizers up, and I gotta tell you from firsthand experience, if you want something unique, there ain't anything more unique and absolutely special than the PWM Malevolent, man. And I can only imagine how good that Mantis is as well. So we got that tonight. We're gonna cover some Arturia news. We're gonna cover it all. So welcome to that Synth Show. It's the Attitude Era. We're back, baby. We're having a good time. Let's get moved on over to where we belong, shall we? To the main stage. Now, before we get quickly moving, I figured we'd jump on over to this area. Right here, baby. Look at this. This is what you call class. This is what you call style, okay? This is what you call absolute customization of one of the most beautiful. It was beautiful already with the black end cheeks, baby. But now with that neon green, that neon necromancer, baby, that Kawasaki colorful, here we go. We got it right here for you, pure and simple, baby, from Rourke Industries. Let's check it out. I want to go through some pictures with you to show how beautiful this is. But before we get into that, of course, we got to give a shout out to the one, the only Echo Craft here. Made me a shirt, baby. Look at this. He made me the Vafanguli, baby. You know what I mean? He hit me up with the Vafanguli, EchoCraft.com, one of the greatest t-shirt designers out there. We got the SRM logo, Synth Renegade Mafia here, baby. We got the Vafangul on the front with the Italian flag. We got the flat earth map on the back, baby, for all you legends out there who know exactly what we're talking about. And then we got the good old USA on the left sleeve. So thank you, Echo Craft. Shout out to you for this sweet shirt, dude. Just got it in the mail. It's gorgeous. If you want one, go to EchoCraft.com and pick it up, baby. Okay. And I'm telling you, look at that. Everybody ever wonder why the UN uses a flat earth map? I don't know. It's kind of peculiar, but I think it's crazy. Now, if I just remove myself from the image for a second, right here in this shot, you see this? You see that? That's what we call pure class, baby. This is PWM Malevolent, one of the greatest synthesizers ever made, if you ask me. It might be one of the greatest analog synthesizers ever, and it's making an absolute resurgence. Like I said right now, there's people all over America, baby, right where we belong, okay? Picking this up because it got forgotten about, and we're bringing it back. There's about 10 or 12 people in the Synth Renegade Mafia who's already got one of these beautiful babies picked up. The Renegades got this, and Rourke Industries made me some absolutely lovely end cheeks for this in the neon green. I'll give you a closer look now in a second, and maybe I'll even give you a little taste of the sound after it. We'll see. All right. So let's get back to the show. Who do we got in the chat here? We got Tony Blacks in the house. What's up, baby? You got a little echo? Oh, damn. Echo's gone. All right, we're back. I had a little echo, probably a lot of echo. That's because I was singing the other night, and I like to put a little reverb on my singing. But yeah, we're back. Thank you, Tony Black, for pointing that out. You know, you start a live show with some reverb, it gets crazy, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, so who else we got here? Robbie Murphy. We got the Looper Pumpkin Gang, Albanian Syndicates in the house, Trader to the Living. We got Fanuel up in here. We got Crazy Rabbit. What's happening, my brother? We got lots of members of the SOAR family. Trusto over here. Shout out to Symptoms of Reality, one of the greatest live streams today. Shout out to the Crazy Rabbit. Check out his channel. We got Google Analogs in the house. And yeah, Tactical Midi's here, man. So yeah, all right, we're back on the go. We got it back. We got it back. So let me get the screen gear back up here. Well, bam. We back front and center. Now let me show you this, okay? These are the beautiful end cheeks from Rourke Industries. And I'm just gonna give you a little rundown here. So here we go. This is it. We got the Project Synth Samurai from Rourke with the PWM logo, putting that beautiful little touch on it with that Kawasaki green, like I said. We got a pure perfect example here of what the original end cheeks look like. I got them right here, okay? Now we got the beautiful greens, baby, which I'll show you even closer now in a second. Here we go. Look at that. Another little example. And there she is, man. Oh, God. Listen, neon green ain't for everybody, but it's for me. Like I told you, I'm the neon necromancer, baby. I'm contacting the legends of above and getting that download straight from the muse, baby, straight from the top. So that's cool, man. We got the PWM. Here's another little shot of the Malevolent, baby. It's gorgeous. And it's even, look at it, man. Tell me that don't pop. Tell me that don't pop. We'll call that Coca-Cola. It pops so bad, baby. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, that's straight from Rourke Industries. If anybody out there now, there's about 10 or 12 of us who've already picked these Malevolents up over here on the other side of the pond. And PWM's an amazing company. They're doing great things, and I'm absolutely in love with the company. And the Malevolent sold me. And you know what? The Mantis might be coming my way. I got to keep it on the low key, just so it's a surprise. But I can't hold it in. I'm super excited. So the Mantis and they got a third synth coming in the lineup, the digital. They got the analog, they got the digital hybrid with the Mantis, and then they're gonna have a digital coming. I don't know what the name of that's gonna be, and I don't know who they're collaborating on. But shout out to Paul. Maybe someday Paul might join us and have a little chat and tell us all about it. All right. But yeah, just looking, man. Tell me that don't pop. Tell me that don't pop. Tell me that doesn't pop, baby. It pops. Okay, another little look, another little look, another little look. All right, so let's get back to business. All right, if we go over here, let me just lower this down. So we got lots of news cooking, man. We're doing different things. We're doing different things. We got a little screen going like this. We got a little screen going over here. We're always trying to change it up and get different looks going on. Sometimes I'll switch over to what we started with. And then we got a little more in-your-face style with this style. So I like both of it. You guys tell me what you like better. It's all a matter of taste, you know? Frog Lord, baby. Shout out to the Frog Lord. Green hearts all day. Maybe that was inspired by Uncle Jerry here. You know, maybe Uncle Jerry was on my mind when I put this beautiful little thing to the test. And thank God Rourke Industries delivered it. It's gorgeous. All right, so what was I telling you earlier? We got some news to cover. We're going to go over the Arturia UFO synthesizer. That's got a real nice place in my heart. The Arturia UFO, the Microbrute. That was my first synthesizer, was the Microbrute. And I gave it to my buddy. And it was given to me. So absolutely amazing. And now they brought it back in a beautiful all black with green. But I got to tell you, I think the Arturia UFO is the poor man's Malevolent, baby, because this Malevolent is on fire. But we'll give them second place because I put the green on it before Arturia put the green on the UFO. I had these end cheeks on before that even dropped. All right. So let's check that out first, and then we're going to get into some big Behringer news. There's massive deals. All those tariff panicans can take it, and you know what? Like Echo says, boosh. Okay? You can take it, because guess what? We got the deals. Behringer's bringing the deals. You want to pick up some Behringer synthesizers? You're going to get them for the mucho dinero down, okay? And that's coming. And then we got a couple other things we'll look into as well. But let's get off to a great start with this part of the show. Right here. Here it is. Let's switch over to the Titantron, baby. Bam. This is what they came up with, baby. The Arturia Microbrute. Coming in hot. But I'll tell you what, this got nothing on the... Okay, you tell me. You guys tell me in the chat. You guys tell me in the chat. Waboosh. You got the black with a little bit of green, okay? Or we jump on over here, and you got this, okay? You got this one. I don't know what's hotter, but I think this is hotter, dude. This is way hotter. That's the real hotness, okay? That's the caviar of the neon green. But shout out to Arturia for putting something cool together, and they brought us this little beauty here. So we like it, and like I said, it's got a special place in my heart because it was my first synthesizer, the Arturia Microbrute. I paired it up with these three pedals I got over here, the Digitech, chorus, delay, and reverb, and it just took me away to Never Never Land. Yeah, the green is sick, Mauser, baby. I gotta tell you, Trusto, the green is clean. Okay, so this is what it came. There's not much new about it. It's a definitive member of the Brute family, one of the originals. Okay, they're bringing it back in 2025. The Microbrute UFO. classic compact unit, space-like paint job, having almost single-handedly rebooted the analog synth market with the Minibrute. Arturia gave us raw power and even a smaller package. And listen, if you want to learn the basics of synthesis, okay, the basics of subtractive synthesis, this is where you go. It's a super easy synth to learn. It's also got like a 6-point patch bay, which allows you to get a little taste of that modular. And maybe this will be a gateway for you to walk right into this beautiful Malevolent. But if you ask me, I'd start right with the Malevolent and only get this if you want something to take with you on the road. But we'll watch a little video just to show everybody what's going on. But of course, we want to see how pretty it looks, because we're all about looks, man. We don't just buy synthesizers around here in America, baby, for the sound. We buy them for the looks too, okay? All right? We ain't out there just dating for personality. We like personality and looks, okay? What are we saying? What are we saying? I might be interested. You should be interested. Get the PWM. I'm telling you right now, I've got so many people who are after writing me all the renegades going out and picking up a PWM Malevolent. They probably sold more PWM Malevolents in the last 3 weeks than they sold in the last 3 years. You know why? Because we got out there, we dug into it, we appreciate the absolute beauty and elegance of this sonic powerhouse, and the sounds you can crank out of this are like no other sounds you can get from any other analog synthesizer. And the fact that it's semi-modular, laid out like a dream, it's even got the vintage vagabond like Hans Volt all up in a tizzy, baby, over this beautiful thing. Echo Craft got one coming. Conductive got one coming. Tactical MIDI's getting one. Twin City Oxygen is getting one. We got even Mauser, baby, from Symptoms of Reality thinking about getting one, okay? There's 4 or 5, 6 more other people that told me they went out and got one. You know why? Because they finally got to hear what the beast could do. Okay, that's at least 10 already. I probably just named 20, and there's probably 100 because I don't got time to answer the thousands of emails I wake up to every morning. But I try to get to them, and when I do, I do. But it's nice just to see, boom, Malevolent, 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 Malevolent. I got it. Because in the Shillbilly, baby, we tell you exactly what's coming, and we do it for free. All right, Microbrute UFO, let's check out the video. Overview. Is this an ad? Heads up. We gotta watch an ad first, so I'll mute it. What are they selling us today? VSTDs, no thank you. Get out of here with that.
G'day everyone, it's Matt Paul here, and I'm excited to introduce you to Microbrute, Arturia's compact, all-analog monophonic synthesizer. In this video, we'll explore the core features that make Microbrute a powerful and hands-on synth for musicians, producers, and sound designers. Let's jump in. Microbrute is a single oscillator analog synthesizer with a multi-mode filter, a modulation matrix, a unique overtone generator, and a built-in step sequencer. Its 100% analog signal path gives it a rich and punchy character, while the streamlined layout makes it incredibly intuitive to use. It's the kind of synth that invites you to touch every parameter, twist knobs, and discover unexpected sounds. Despite its size,
I have to tell you, again, like I said, this was my first synthesizer, was the Microbrute. You cannot have a better synthesizer to just learn the basics of subtractive synthesis. It's laid out so simply, and the fact that, you know, the other one was a little bit ugly, do you know what I mean? Or fugly. It wasn't the most pretty, but you know, we're in the neon green era now, and they obviously are on the same vibe that I'm on, because I'm feeling the neon green. Arturia is feeling the neon green, so, you know what I mean?
it's a fully fledged analog powerhouse. At the heart of Microbrute is a single, continuously variable analog oscillator. You can blend between saw, square, and triangle waveforms using individual level knobs.
Yeah, conductor, it's exactly the same as the old one, just more beautiful, prettier, a little more classic, a little more up to date. And They don't even got the Kawasaki green. They couldn't go full Kawasaki, baby. They didn't have it in them. They didn't have them in them to go full Kawasaki, that neon necromancer. They couldn't do it. It's too hardcore for most people. Blend between Soar, Sweet, yep. Same synth, new look. That's right, baby. Same synth. Synth with a little bit of Botox, baby. But not enough to give you that duck lip.
These aren't just static waveforms either. Each one has a dedicated shaping control. Ultra Saw adds detuned copies to the saw wave for a super thick sound.
Did you know that your brain health and aging can be supported simply by light? At the root of all our behavior, emotions and thoughts.
My emotions are just fine. It's a monster. It's a monster, but I don't know if it's as big a monster as what it should be, you know? I just don't know. This might be a bigger monster, you know? Case closed. Malevolent all day. But the Arturia is cute. You know, the Arturia is cute. It's cute. I like it. It's a cute little synth.
Pulse width modulation for the square wave adds harmonic richness.
PWM is $549. This here is $349. The Malevolent also, you can pick it used up now, man. I got mine. There's 4 or 5 people that got it used for $399. Brand new, just B stock from a place called Voltage something. But yeah, man, there's lots of crazy deals on this thing. And like I said, people don't know how crazy it is. You just heard a little bit. I'll do a little bit more later. All right, let's keep rolling.
And Metalizer folds the triangle wave for sharper, more metallic tones.
Now, the Metalizer is the machine's one favorite sound. I think it's the reason he wants to get the Matrix Brute. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good.
Various tones are possible to create as you start to blend the shapers together.
Need some cheeks, baby. All right, let's blend some cheeks together on this one. Or not some cheeks, blend some sounds. We blend some sounds on this baby. Hold up. Hold up. Just got to do it. Just got to do it, right?
Even more tonal variety is possible with the introduction of sub to fifth and the overtone generator parameters, which are unique wave shaping tools exclusive to Microbrute. This function offers a sub oscillator with a twist.
One of the crazy things about this synthesizer is not this one here. I mean, we're all sprung, let's be honest. We're talking about the Arturia UFO Microbrute, but my good God. You just can't, you cannot beat the end cheeks, all right? Like, let's be honest. You can't beat these end cheeks, baby. How you gonna beat those end cheeks? Everybody, I know people were sleeping on, but it's so cool. You can customize your own synth. This is America, baby. This is America. Maybe people, other places around the world don't want to customize their synth, man, but this is the home of Pimp My Ride. This is the home of Cribs. This is the home of, this is the home of plastic surgery. So when you can do a little plastic surgery yourself on your synth and put some beautiful neon green or some red or some pink or some blue or some metallic black or some double colors, shout out to Rourke Industries. Big time. Check it out, Echo. I got your shirt on, baby. Just showed up. Echo Craft Edition. Very cool. All right. Back to business, shall we? All right, we got slap some cheeks on it. That's it, slap some cheeks. All right, so we get back on with the show here. Douche.
The overtone knob morphs from the sub oscillator to a fifth above, while the ultrasource style harmonics dial adds buzzing, evolving complexity. Microbrute features an authentic Steiner-Parker multi-mode filter, the same design found in our...
Some people love the Steiner-Parker, some people don't. My favorite filter on planet Earth right now, by far, I have to say, is PWM's filter, baby. It's insane. But I do like the Oberheim SEM filter. I love that Tom Sawyer patch. And, you know, what else do I like? You know, I can't rep Moog yet, you know. Me and Moog are mortal enemies at the minute. I'm a Behringer bro, right? So, you know, I can't be talking too highly of Moog, but I got to give credit where credit is due. The Moog Messenger is a knockout of the park, and I know that Hans Volt, Echo Craft, Twin Cities Oxygen, all got the Messenger. And when they tell you something's awesome, you can take it to the bank. Thanks for that $1.99 Echo, baby. I appreciate it. And thank you for making this beautiful custom shirt for the Vafangulis out there, baby. Conductive, I'm confused already. You should be confused. That's the whole point. All right. So that's enough of the Arturia. Like I said, we can go check it out right here. This is it. If you want to go get it, it's same. It's a great synth to learn on. It's cheap. I think they're selling a special edition for $3.99. It's got it's a single oscillator, monophonic synth, 3 waveforms, 3 filter types. Married up free-running single LFO, ADSR, LFO, small but functional mod matrix, patch cables, 64-step sequencer to boot. It's a powerful little beauty in a small little package. You know, the only thing I would have liked to put on the Malevolent would have been a sequencer, but that's fine because I run the sequencer of my opsix into this gorgeous little beauty, which I suppose I could show you, but I'll show you later. Because this is a synth show, the synth news show now. We're chatting. It ain't a live jam. I got to be careful because I'll get carried away and end up forgetting what I'm doing. What's up, Beaker Breaker? Elbows up. Shout out to the Maple Syrup Mafia boys out there. Elbows up, but they're on their knees now, and I feel bad for them. You put your elbows in the air and you got down on your knees, man, and look what happened. It's too bad, but we always got to shout out the Maple Syrup Mafia because there's a few of them in the house, and I'm a former Maple Syrup Mafia member as well. But we went global now. Now we're part of the Synth Renegade Mafia. But Maple Syrup Mafia is a faction, and they ain't nobody to mess with. Every synth doesn't need a sequencer. That's true. That's true. Every synth doesn't need a sequencer. But every synth should have a sequencer. That's the way I look at it. Every synth should have polyphonic aftertouch, even mono synths. So then you can go and use your mono synth as a polyphonic aftertouch enabled MIDI controller. Okay? Hey, Hans Bolt's about to break out to Canada versus USA, and here it'll be like that hockey game they played a little while back. But anyways, let's move on over, put my music on. Hey, hit the music. All right. Thank you, Leroy. We move on over. This is exciting, okay? Behringer has now just come out with the wonderful, the beautiful MS1 Mark II in gray. Everybody asked for the gray. I asked Behringer personally. I said, dude, can you make me the black and yellow? I love the black and yellow. If this here came out like the TD3, black, yellow with black writing, I would have bought it yesterday, but you know, I can't buy it until they do it in yellow. But I gotta tell you, if you're looking for a mono synth, ask Echo Craft. He is the one, the only Behringer bro of us all. It's between him and George G's who got the most Behringers, and I think Echo Craft might be in the lead, but only because I've seen Echo Studios. So I think it's a tie maybe between me and Echo. I might have the most Behringer synthesizers. And if I don't have the most, I have the most highly curated. Okay? We love black and yellow, that's right. Slap some yellow end cheeks on it. I think every synth should have detachable end cheeks. Let us customize these things. It's 2025. We don't need to buy a synth and never be able to put a new dress on it. Imagine if your missus wore the same clothes every single day. You'd be like, baby, can you not put on a different pair of pants? All right, no, you don't. Echo Craft, you don't need to buy yellow. Yellow's cool. Anybody want to buy a red MS1? Echo's selling his MS1 now. Fair enough. All right, so we got the new MSN. The cool thing about this one here is Behringer has updated everything to the new Roland chip, baby. The chip. They got the chip. $279. All these panicking tariff mongers out there trying to scare everybody away from buying a Behringer. Not for long, because I'm about to show you what it's all about in about 10-15 seconds. So yeah, this is some breaking news. We got it in gray, we got it in red, and we got it in, did we get it in black? What does it got? Gray. I know they got it in red. Now they got it in gray. All right, so that's cool. We jump on over here. Let's check this out. Now this is where we really get into the deals. This is where we really get into the deals. Behringer has come out and they're dropped the price of the Behringer Poly D, the polyphonic analog synthesizer. You can pick that beauty up for $4.99. I don't know what anybody's waiting for. This is a Minimoog Model D inspired synthesizer. It's actually better than the Minimoog Model D. Now, does it sound exactly the same? No. But this is $499, okay? This is 20 times cheaper, all right? Or at least 10. It's 20 times cheaper than a Minimoog, but it's probably 10 times cheaper, at least. And you can pick this up now, 130 bucks off. That's wild. That's crazy. Go pick one of those up for yourself right now. The Behringer Poly D polyphonic synthesizer for $4.99. We got the Behringer 2XM, baby, still coming in at a cool $3.99. Nothing to it. This is an Oberheim replica inspired synthesizer. You got the Pro 800 8 voice, $379. What's up now, Panikins? What happened to all your tariffs and fear mongering? Boom. Don't think so. We're back to business, baby. Because guess what? I saw all the prices go up in the UK too, and they didn't do no tariffs, so what happened over there? Exactly, you all got hoodwinked once again by the media. You got fooled. Behringer Model D, $249, sick deal, crazy deal. Behringer Grind, $229. Come on now, don't be so cheap. Everybody get out here and buy something. Behringer Pro 1 tabletop, $239. We're still rolling. Minis, we don't really care too much about the minis, but this is what we're all looking for. Look at this. Let me bring this a little closer so your eyes can see. They're not playing tricks on you. I'll tell you that right now. Your eyes ain't playing tricks on you now. Poly DB George Street Fest 3, you got it. No way. For real? Pauly D's George Street Fest? Crazy. Hold on, now let me move this chat over a little bit so we can get a... Oh, Pauly D, DJ playing in George Street. Anybody don't know, George Street is the per capita most bars per street in Newfoundland, Canada. Check it out. Behringer UBX-AD right here, $5.99. Do you want to know how much of a discount you're getting on this? You're getting a $350 discount. Do you get it? Do you understand? Boom, $5.99, baby. Back to business right there. So anybody who wants a Behringer UBX-A 16 voice, multi-timbral, polyphonic aftertouch enabled, 8 voice atrophy, 8 atrophy settings, baby. This thing is an absolute monster. Okay, I might be getting this real soon. I got to tell you that right now. But for $5.99, if I would have known this 2 days ago, I would have got it. Now I got to save up again. Okay? Because that's how it works. We don't put stuff on credit. We just buy it with cash or Bitcoin. Okay. So that's the UBX-A right there. We keep rolling. Edge, $1.99, $1.99. Now the Behringer Wave, $6.89. That was $5.99. So that's still up there a little bit. DeepMind, $9.09. Look at this. Behringer 2600 right here. $4.69. Sick deal. Behringer 2600 Blue, $4.79. Crazy deal. What else we got? I know we got the Behringer Solina down here for a $1.99, 90 bucks off. Right now, you want a string machine that'll blow your socks off? You get it right there, the Behringer Solina. Everybody who owns this told me this sounds identical and probably better than the original. That's just what I've heard. Haven't tried it, but everyone I know who got one told me that. We got the, look at this. If you want the keys, here's another one. Your eyes aren't playing tricks on you right now. Your eyes ain't playing tricks on you right now. Look at this. $8.99, 400 bucks off. 4-note discount right there. Thank you, Uli, baby. You heard. The people said, man, can we get a hold of these? We need a discount. Uli said, boom, discount. You Americans got exactly what you wanted. Over in Europe, discounts all over the place. Crazy. Love it. All right, what else we got? We got Behringer Wasp at $1.99, Gray Mini for it. They're pretty much giving these away at this point. And you know what that means? You know what that means? Can anyone in the chat? When Behringer comes out and starts giving everybody deals, you know what that means? Pauly D, that's probably, I mean, I think if you're looking for an amazing synthesizer, this is awesome. Distortion, they added chorus, distortion, it's got a sequencer in it, 4 notes of polyphony, absolutely gorgeous. They're giving you a $1.30 off, $4.99 right now. Go buy it. I'm gonna throw it in the chat. This deal's so good, someone gotta buy it. Send me an email after if you bought this, because this thing here is deserving of a purchase. Go pick yourself up, bless yourself, synth blessed. There you go, go pick it up. Damn, you're the AJ Shaker Behringer Bros. That's right, Beaker Breaker, baby, we are. Blow it out. Listen, I told you what's gonna happen soon around these parts. The golden age, baby, you know it, I know it, you feel it, I feel it. You feel the disturbance in the ether? It's about to get hot, so buckle up and enjoy the show. Grab your popcorn. What's up, Rustic? What's happening? Welcome to the show. We're just going over the crazy Behringer deals at the moment, talking about how awesome it is. Just a little recap if you just got here. We also got the beautiful upgraded PWM Malevolent with the absolutely insane custom Kawasaki Neon Necromancer end cheeks. Rourke Industries right there, wabam. The Synth Samurai project Synth Samurai. I asked, he delivered. Anybody who wants custom end cheeks out there, I know there's about 400 or 500 people out there now who went and bought this in the last couple weeks and got a hold of Malevolent themselves. And if you want some custom end cheeks, hit up Rourke Industries. If you're in the Discord, talk to Rourke, he'll hit you up. If you don't know where to get it and you don't know what else, send me an email and I'll put you in touch with Rourke, and Rourke will make these end cheeks for you. Just like that. Any color, any style. You want a rainbow? You're into rainbows? You like rainbows? He'll make you rainbow ones. It's up to you. Anything you want. You want glow in the dark? He'll make you glow in the dark. When I get the Mantis, I'm putting some beautiful red Mantis end cheeks on mine. And that's going to be absolutely awesome. Let's get back to the show. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So like I said, man, if you want to pick up a Behringer right now, this is probably the best deal. It's the way to go. All right, let's jump on over here. This is another cool little article I've read today that I thought I would share with you guys. And I like when synth companies collab with each other. You know? Tariffs didn't kick in, baby. All they did was scare all the panicans. But anyways, it's a synth show. I can't get into that too much. All right, so 5 of the best synth collaborations of all time. Oberheim and Sequential. You guys tell me down in the chat. You think this was an epic collaboration? We got the Oberheim TE05 in collaboration with Sequential and Focusrite. All right. Gotta rock that bling. That's right. I might get some gold in cheeks now that I think about it. The golden era. Asan Galaxy, baby, loving the Malevolent. Yeah, me too, man. It's absolutely a monster. I won't be getting no rainbow in cheeks, that's for sure. All right, so we got the Erica Synths and 112 dB steam pipe. Let's go through them. Let's go through them together. So here's the first on the list. Best synth collaborations, Erica Synths and 112 dB steam pipe. I own the steam pipe. As of today, I still have the best steam pipe demo on the internet, hands down. Best demo. I made the best patches of anybody out there right now in that hour-long live and in color demo to steam pipe. And I gotta tell you, this thing it's okay. Okay? It's all right. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a lot of fur coat and no knickers, if you ask me. You take the reverb off that thing, what do you got? I don't know. I was like, what? So anyways, but I still got the best demo. Shout out to Erica Synths. Although I'm not a super fan of the steam pipe, I was hoping for something else. I do have the Erica Synths Night Verb, which is amazing. So Erica Synths, absolutely awesome. I know Twin Cities Auctions went and picked up a steam pipe, and I know Conductive picked up a steam pipe, and everyone's got different opinions. So that was a cool collaboration based on an old reactor plug-in or something. And basically people said it's, you know, they just took that and put it in there, did a little bit of that. One thing I will say is built like a tank. The knobs feel amazing. And if you get this and you like high quality, you're going to love the steam pipe. Now, that's about it. So then we keep rolling. We've got, what's this one? Pittsburgh Modular, East Beast and West Pest from old Tricky Dicky Nichols. Okay, we got the Create Audio, East Beast and West Pest. These two little beauties. I think it's a cool little collaboration. Cheap. I think they're about 250 bucks a pop. Nothing to it. And this is a very cool little collaboration. So I think that was good. Yeah, right on the money. 235 photographic memory. Perfect. You want to hear a little demo? See if they unblock it for me. Let's see what they're saying. Let's check it out. Yeah, shout out to Vulture Culture. Vulture Culture got the second best demo of the steam pipe on the internet right now. You know what? I'll give Vulture Culture first place because of the beard and aesthetics. Vulture Culture overall has the... All right, we're tied. Me and Vulture Culture are tied for the best steam pipe demo, okay? My sounds are better, but his visual experience was top-notch because he's top of the food chain. So me and Vulture Culture are tied. All right, Vulture? Tied is a tie. Right, TD3 style thing, very cool. The cool part about it is that you can patch it. It's cool. I think it's a USB powered by the looks of it. Cool little beast. That's the what one that? That's the East Beast. All right, and let's check out the West Pest. Cool little synthesizers. Congratulations, man. Like I said, Tricky Dicky Nichols at Pittsburgh Modular and the fellows over at Create Audio. Very, very cool collaboration. And then we got down here, we got the TE-05. Everybody loves the TE-05. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I heard it comes with absolutely crap presets, and I'm a preset playboy. So when I buy something, I want to be like, man, inspired by the presets. I heard the presets are crap. I heard a bunch of them on there. You can't even take them off without a third party. They're stuck on there for life. If that's true, that's crazy town. And, but it's got a beautiful filter. I heard it doesn't even have a VCA. It's got some digital VCA in there. It doesn't even have VCA. Something weird going on, but it's a cool synthesizer. But based on fake tariffs, the Oberheim, Focusrite, Sequential, whoever, the conglomerate or the cartel, whatever you want to call them, went and jacked the price up, and everyone said, oh, that's the tariffs in America. Why'd they jack the price up in England? Can someone explain that to me? Okay? I don't think you can explain that. I can explain it, though, but I don't want to explain it because we got synth news to get to. So that's the TE-05, desktop module, total ripoff, $1,200, $1,275. Oberheim TE-05, $1,555, something like that. Okay? We've all heard it. This one here, best in tip-top audio and Buchla? I don't know. Not interested. Now this one here, very interested in. One of the greats, James Dyson, patch maker extraordinaire. Okay, him and Scott McCulley Sounds and Geosynths, the three best patch makers, sound designers out there on planet Earth right now. The three boys are the best. Hands down, Scott McCulley Sounds, James Dyson, and Geosynths. You want a patch bank, you get it from one of those guys because they put their heart and soul in it and they're making absolutely fireball sound banks. I think a lot of the other guys are, digging into the old recipe book and kind of like, what do you call it? Quiet quitting. Come on, baby. Anyways, Artemis. James Dyson's got a beautiful Artemis patch bank out there. This is gorgeous. If anyone's ever played the Typhon, okay? I call it the Typhoon, but they called it the Typhon. Gorgeous synth, 2 oscillators, 12 dB or 24 low pass filters, Sine Vibes powered effects. If you got a Korg, Minilogue XD, ProLog, Neutrix, whatever you want to call that other one is, if you got that, you know that Sine Vibes brings absolutely extraordinary digital effects suites. And that's what's powering this baby. So that's cool. It's expensive. It's like 1,300 bones. But if you got cash, bless yourself and go pick one up. So that's very cool, man. I thought that was a cool article. So that's where we are. Let's check the chat. Let's jump back on over to the zone. So that's a very cool article. Some of the collaborations we went over. And then I figured we'd check this out real quick. This is the Mantis, okay? Gorgeous. Now, as you see, the Mantis got those, what do we call them? Green end cheeks. But as you know, if you've been following the story of the Kumite and the Synth Samurai narrative jams, you know Red Mantis is a main character, and it's only fitting that if I end up getting this Mantis, that I'm gonna have to put some red crimson end cheeks on this baby and make it a true Red Mantis. So we're all excited for that. And I think dreams come true. And if I get the Mantis, baby, I'm telling you, I am going to do the greatest, multiple greatest. I'm going to do what the UFC does when they set records in stadiums. I'm not going to have just the best demo on the internet of the Mantis. I'm going to have the best demo, the second best, third best, fourth best, fifth best, sixth best. Let's do 7 to 13 best top. Samurai, all the way down the bottom. I'm not just gonna have the best demo, I'm gonna have the top 13 best demos of this thing. Okay? You know why? Because I'm gonna pour my heart and soul into it, and I already know, based on having a Malevolent, that this thing here is a synthesizer, again, like no other. Okay? They took the training wheels off these things, baby. You wanna roar this thing right through the walls, cut a hole in space-time? You pick yourself up a Malevolent. Okay? You want to cut a hole through space-time, then jump on a friggin' warp drive rocket ship and blast right through another dimension? Get yourself a Mantis. Okay? Then if you want to go to a parallel universe, baby, you pick up the digital when it comes out. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so this is cool, man. We won't go over the specs, but maybe we should go over the specs. Why not? Just for everyone here, let's check out the Malevolent real quick. Evolution of the Wasp and the Oscar. This is the Mantis right here. If you don't know, the late great Chris Huggins, who worked for multiple companies out there involved in multiple epic synthesizers, the Oscar, the Wasp, the Summit, the Peak, the Base Station, on and on and on. brings you the Mantis. And like we said, you can take these end cheeks off, baby, customize it. Everybody slept on that fact, but guess what? Over here in America, baby, we ain't sleeping on the fact that PWM said, you know what? We're gonna let you customize this and make your own. Absolutely glorious. How does it sound? It sounds awesome. I'm not gonna play this demo right now, but I'm gonna play the demo when I get it. Okay? So let me see if I can pull up the Malevolent real quick. Here's the Malevolent. Built like a tank. I had a few people say they didn't even know what the about the build quality. Dude, this thing is built like a monster for $549, brand new, $399, B stock. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Let's check out the specs on this gorgeous little beauty. Pure VCO, 19 outputs, 19 inputs. Obviously with your 3.5 millimeter jack or 1.8 inch for all those out there, for those inchies. Normalized signal path for immediate sound malevolence. Perfect. Additional rear panel line out. Additional headphones out. 2 voltage controlled oscillator style triangle pulse mix. 1 volt per octave pitch control, shape control. 2 frequency modulation inputs. Coarse and fine tune. Shape mod. FM1. 2 mod mount control. Shape control. Bang bang. LFO all day. 2 envelopes. ADSRs. Whoop whoop. Multi-mode. 2 pole. Voltage control filter. Low pass. Band pass. High pass. All day, 2 frequency modulation inputs with the mount controls for the filter cutoff, filter resonance, noise level control, aux input. Come on. I could go on and on, but I'm telling you right now, you can't beat it. Now, if we jump over here real quick, and then maybe I'll jump myself out of the screen. So yeah, check it out, man. I'm telling you. If you haven't picked up a PWM, I know I'm talking a lot about it, but I got to because I'm so excited and I think it's so awesome. So let's just do this real quick. Let's see. So we got this beauty right here. Crazy thing is, you hear the filter going absolutely bonkers, right? It just starts like, this is one of the cool things about this. It just starts like letting loose. It's like when you're playing it, when you're playing a little riff, you feel the filter just almost like tear off itself. You hear that? That's wild. That is wild. I'm telling you, man, this is, it cuts through so good. You're right, Echo. It cuts through like crazy. But does it cut through a mix? I don't know. Let's try it out. Let's see if it cuts through a mix. Let's see if it cuts through a mix here. Let's see if it cuts through a mix, shall we? You ask. You're not hearing a lot of low end? Okay, hold on. Not hearing any low end. What are you talking about? That's bandpass filter anyway. Talking about, dude, that got more low end than the lowest of end. You crazy? Yeah, I just love the grungy riff you're doing. Yeah, the grungy riff, it's cool. So who, let me just, what do you say? You want to see if it sits in a mix? Let me check something here. Hold on. I don't know. I think that cut through the mix pretty good there. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Did that cut through the mix or not? I think it did. All right. I think that cuts through the mix. I mean, yeah, you can rack mount the Malevolent. I don't know, man. Listen, I think the thing is absolutely crazy. With the setup I got going on here, with that is nuts. I run this through a Chroma console as well, and then through a Night Verb, and it just goes absolutely friggin' nuclear. I think everybody should go pick up a PWM Malevolent. I think you're crazy if you don't. I think you're missing out on a piece of history. And I think it's history in the making. And I think it'll only be time goes by. The future will, history will look back very, very fondly on the PWM Malevolent and the Mantis. I'm for sure about it, and the Next. And I'm a PWM fan for life. And that's just the way it is. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. I got to take off now. Because I got to get back to reality. All right, so you guys take it easy again. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's the Attitude Era. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll be talking. Slow, slow.